I've chosen to finish the edge of this double knit vest with an I-cord, which is integral to the fabric. And whilst you're doing this I-cord, you can arrange it in 2-row stripes or alternating, whichever takes your fancy. And I'm switching between the two as I go up the front. Let's have a look at how this is done. I added 4 stitches for my I-cord to the outside of my project stitches, and on alternate rows you either stop before you get to the I-cord when you're facing the purl side of the I-cord, or you work right to the end when you're facing the knit side. So this row, these 2 yarns were left 4 stitches short, and I'm working a 2-row pattern here. So I want a row, 4 stitches of my contrast colour, so keeping that reasonably snug at the back, I knit my 4 I-cord stitches. Then I slip those back to the left hand needle and take the second colour. And now I'm all set to proceed with my double knitting. And I'm at a decreased position here, so the next thing I need to do is make a left slanting decrease. So to put my 2 front stitches that need to be decreased side by side, work them together. Oh, these are just a straight purl 2 together. So I've continued my shaping of the vest back here, and my I-cord has been worked at that edge. At the opposite end of the row, I've got to the end, the knit side of the I-cord is facing me, and I'm working a 2-row stripe here, so my first colour needs to be the dark. Then return them to the left hand needle for the edge stitches, and then across with the contrast. At the start of the next row, we're facing the purl side, and we've already worked those stitches and taken the yarn to the end of the row. So now I'm just going to slip the I-cord stitches onto the right hand needle, take the yarns back to their working position, keep them fairly snug, and off we go back into double knitting. At the opposite end of this row, we work right up to the 4 I-cord stitches, and they are purl side facing us, so all that we have to do is slip them onto the end of the needle, turn the work, and work them as we did on the first row.